Game time. Somebody pick somebody.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Lakers looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. The starters for the Portland Trailblazers, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Aldridge and Lopez. And it's the 2 and it's the 3 spot. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Damian Lillard, a scoring point guard, great three-point shooter, able to hit from deep range off the dribble, you name it. And, of course, hit probably the biggest shot of the playoffs last year, that game winner that ended the series against Houston.
Now, here's Lillard. Aldridge with a screen on Kobe. Clock at 6. Lillard attacking. That's good. And for Lillard, not just a long-range threat, he's great running that pick and roll, driving and kicking to set up his teammates.
Yeah, he's really excellent in ball handling situations in that pick and roll. I mean, he can get his shot if guys go under. He can split the screen. He can create shots for other people. He's a real handful, and his athleticism is very sneaky, scary.
Los Angeles on D. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. He kicks it to Matthews. Batum attacking. And Portland again with the bucket. Here's Clarkson. Ryan in the post. He's covered by Matthews. Kicks it out to Johnson from the arc. They get the rebound. Hill passes to Bryant. Here's Clarkson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. That one goes.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Portland now. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Here's Aldridge. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, as great as Aldridge was in the first half of last year, you felt like he was going to really kick it into overdrive in the second half of the season because of his all-star snub.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. And Aldridge, in saying he should have been a starter in last year's all-star game, probably comparing the Blazers' record at the time to that of Kevin Love's of Minnesota.
Yeah, but it's not just team success. I mean, one thing for Aldridge, he takes some tough shots. A 23-point per game score, but his shooting efficiency was actually below average last season.
Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Trailblazers leading by 3. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. Their #1 priority is not to give up any looks on the inside, anything easy in the interior, guys. He told me, quote, "We want to have the key look like a fancy club out there. Crowded, not a lot of room, and very hard to get into." Sounds like your kind of place.
Batum wide open, he fires. Lopez. And another shot. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Ryan against Matthews. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against this selection of Kobe Bryant.
Now here's Matthews, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, he had to fade away there. The defense was all over him, and he got it off, just couldn't get it to go.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Lillard outside. Matthews dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Kobe, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Kobe. Left side, Bryant. From past the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Now here's Matthews. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Here's Clarkson. Bangs home the trifecta. Clarkson's got 8 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Lakers last season, and this is a remarkable factoid here, folks. That was only the 6th time in franchise history the Lakers had missed the playoffs. Obviously, the Lakers fans are not accustomed to missing the postseason.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Now here's Aflalo. Here's Aldridge. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. 6 points for him.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And for the Lakers last season, Steve, at the departure of Dwight Howard, you knew the team on paper had less talent, but the hope was that the chemistry would improve.
And I thought it did. The chemistry was good. Kevin, they just didn't have enough talent. And when Kobe and Nash went down, it didn't matter who was out there, who was coaching. You know, it was just going to be a situation where they were not going to be able to win enough games.
Here's Blake, and Aflalo wide open. He shoots. Here's Leonard. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Now, here is Young. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. Young's got his first points in this one. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Lynn's running. Shots good from Young.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Aldridge. They get it back. Blake kicks to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. McCollum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Lakers trail. Outside, Lynn. Right side, Lynn. Again, Los Angeles.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
From deep, Aflalo. Got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Lakers lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we got a close game here as we get back to the performance here. Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Aldridge and Leonard, the combo inside. Steve Blake is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Aflalo in at the 3 slot. Aaron Aflalo coming off his best season yet, Steve, an 18-point-per-game score. Shooting well from the field, 3-point range, and the line.
And, Kevin, when you think about the efficiency, it's made even more impressive when you consider that he drew a lot of defensive focus.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, there is no doubting LaMarcus Aldridge has emerged as a leader for this Blazers team. As Coach Stott said, this is his team. He's taken the leadership role. He's more vocal, everybody looks up to him, and he has the respect of all the players. And guys, Aldridge is a multiple-time All-Star, but it's the intangibles he's brought that have made all the difference.
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Lynn. And the Trailblazers shooting in this game 45%. Blake dishes to McCollum. Fades back. No good off the back of the rim.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Young's shot is off.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Leonard the pass to Blake. Aldridge with a screen on Young. Aldridge with it. Boozer picks him up. 6 to shoot. And Boozer with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. A nice shot by Lynn. Mark and Steve, 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
You know, both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back. Back and forth, back and forth.
That reminds me of a song.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've seen a game with so many lead changes this early on.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Now, here is Young. The shot's good from Ellington.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
Portland trailing here. And here is Blake. The feed to Leonard. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Aldridge. Batum comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Wesley Matthews checked in for McCollum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. Now here's Matthews. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence. And that confidence is mixed with humility. And that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in games.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Lillard attacking, makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's Kobe. And another 3 for the Lakers. Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So, you know, that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
Here's Clarkson following the score by Damian Lillard. Pass to Bryant. Left block shot on the way. Again, Los Angeles. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Lillard. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Clarkson following the score by Damian Lillard. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You can look at a number of areas where the Blazers improved last season. Really an outstanding year all the way around. But one area they still had trouble with was their depth. That's an area they'll look to shore up going forward.
Steve, depth definitely something Portland didn't feel comfortable with last year. Last in the league in bench minutes played.
And by a wide margin. I mean, not surprisingly, when they were, also last in bench scoring. Hard to tell which caused the other, but, certainly they didn't feel as comfortable as they could have, with heavy minutes from their reserves.
That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Clarkson's got 12 in the game.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 12. Matthews into the lane. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Every time it seems like one team makes a run, there's a response.
Yeah, this has been teeter-tottering back and forth like a seesaw.
Here's Kobe. He has 6. The 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lopez has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Batum, and that one's good. And now a 3-point Portland lead.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Now here's Kobe. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Kobe. Here's the 3, and that one's good. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Trailblazers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Batum wide open, he fires. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his first foul. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for the Trailblazers. Clarkson passes to Johnson. Baseline jumper, and it's Hill. That's on the assist by Johnson. Hill's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers.
It's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for them. Los Angeles making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Kobe dishes to Lynn. Comes up empty down low. And the first half ends in a close one.
Thank you, Kevin.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is, and he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And, Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Davis is out there with Hill. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Kobe. And it's Clarkson in at the 1 spot. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. They grabbed their own miss. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Lopez.
You know, Robin Lopez doesn't score a lot, but neither is he a liability at the center position. He's got really good hands. He catches everything. He can finish off the pick and roll action. He can even knock down the mid-range jumper if you leave him open, and he's an excellent rebounder, too.
And the rebound goes to Lopez. Portland leading, and Lillard kicks to Batum. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And Lopez at 7 feet, 255 pounds, Steve. A rugged defender in the low block, certainly.
Well, perfect pickup for Portland last year, playing alongside LaMarcus Aldridge. A good rim protector, a pretty good post defender, and his offensive rebounding as well really made an impact on that club.
Now here is Aldridge. He's got 10. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. Lopez has got 6 points.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Bryant passes to Clarkson. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers leading by 3. Matthews dishes to Batum. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Clarkson kicks to Kobe. Johnson, that's for 2. The good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 5.
He typically may not contribute a lot, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have the ability to.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Hill gets the rebound. Hill's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Deflects the pass. Here's Johnson. Batum against Bryant, and he gets it to go. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead. Portland with the ball. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
And the Lakers making a change here. Randall's checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through Lillard. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference in a historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows.
After Wesley Johnson's 3-pointer that didn't go.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Lakers trail by 6. Hill drives in. The pass to Clarkson. Ryan in the post. He's covered by Matthews. Hill passes to Randall. Here's Clarkson, covered by Lillard. Clarkson kicks to Hill. A 3-ball. The shot's good from Bryant. Kobe's got 14 points.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Matthews against Kobe. Matthews dishes to Lillard. Back to Matthews. Passes it to Lillard. Jacks up a three. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Johnson outside. Outside Bryant. Pass to Clarkson. Lakers working the ball around now. Hill kicks to Bryant. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Johnson outside. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Now, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
And he's able to get it back. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Carlos Boozer's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Johnson. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. And Portland with a change here, too. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Lopez. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Portland.
But they're rebounding. They've given themselves a lot of second chances, and it's really helped them.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
McCollum's checked in for Portland. Blake comes in for Damian Lillard. Now here's McCollum. Aflalo outside. Kicks to Batum. Portland again missing. And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation. A little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. And, you know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man.
The shot's good from Ellington. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second-chance points here tonight.
And Portland has possession following the bucket by the Lakers. And Batum kicks to Aflalo. Offensive rebound, Aldridge. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Lakers in the lead. The drive by Boozer hit his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. And the Lakers have possession. Young passes to Boozer. Tipped away and stolen by Aflalo.
He was on that pass in a flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. C.J. McCollum taking 10 for the four-year guard from a mid-major school.
Yeah, and I like him a lot. Watched him his junior year up close. And, you know, both of those guys were big-time scorers at the collegiate level. Similar in size, and also attitude, very confident and understated. They both have terrific three-point laser shots.
And I know with one of your boys playing mid-major college basketball, you've got a great appreciation for what the talent level is at that point.
Exactly, and how guys can develop over the course of a four-year career.
A floater, that's good. McCollum's got 6 points.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Young with no one around. Outside, Lin takes the three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. 11 points here for Lin. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. And let's Let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it was a great look, and it set up a three-point basket. He scanned the perimeter, found his teammate in space, and put the pass right on the money.
A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Aflalo is out there with Batum, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here's Lillard for the three. Another shot, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Matthews. Pass to Clarkson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just one or two plays down the stretch.
Matthews against Bryant. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Launches it. And there's Lillard on the assist by Matthews. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now. What a play. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
The dish to Lopez.
Portland Trailblazers last season acquiring Robin Lopez essentially for 2 second-round picks. Just a huge pickup for them as he solidified their starting lineup.
Just a fantastic game for Lopez. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. When you get to the foul line, any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Robin Lopez taking to the quirky vibe in Portland, a big comic book fan. He's written a pilot for a TV show. He loves to draw. So he's got an artistic bent, and that's fit in great in a town that embraces the creative and the unusual.
Randall's checked in for Ed Davis, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in, and I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told them out, put some pressure on him, show him how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thank you, Doris. And Robin Lopez, a player who knows his role. Interior defense, speed, rebounding, hustle points.
A perfect fit next to LaMarcus Aldridge. Selfless, team-first guy, does a lot of the boxing out and the screen setting. And had an excellent season for Portland.
And the dunk by Batum. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Will not go. This is off the front on. Lakers have got every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. It's good on the putback.
Boy, this team has really been on the offensive glass here in the second half, doing an outstanding job. And that's one of the reasons they're on top.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. He feeds it to Matthews. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Lakers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Here's Clarkson, covered by Lillard. Kobe against Matthews. 5 to shoot. The drive by Bryant can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Julius Randle picks one up.
Of all the players in the NBA, maybe the only person other than LeBron who is a threat to get a triple-double on a nightly basis is Nick Batum. He just racks up stats in so many categories with such ease.
And, you know, Batum becoming a much more active passer over the last couple of seasons. He's still working on his decision-making. His turnovers actually climbed as well, but the Blazers can use another playmaker on the wing, and Batum can fill that void.
Matthews, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And Bryant slams it in.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
And Batum last season had some stretches with huge rebounding numbers. 2 separate 3-game spans, in fact, Steve, with almost 50 boards.
Well, you look at his work on the glass. I mean, he took it to a new level. Over 7 boards a game for the season. That is excellent from your small forward position.
Clarkson passes to Hill. Shoots a fader, and he gets it to go. And the Lakers lead by 1.
What a game. This lead continues to go back and forth.
No question about it. This has been a competitive game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Lopez kicks to Batum. Feeds to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Dishes it to Lopez. And Hill over to help. Matthews, no one around him. Batum passes to Lillard. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hill's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Clarkson, defended by Batum. From deep. Bryant's shot is off. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Matthews. A rebound by Johnson. Lakers have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Portland trailing here. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Right side Matthews. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Matthews. 13 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender.
Incredible. One after the other. Kobe taking care of business.
.51 seconds left in the fourth. There's the feed to Aldridge. A huge shot to tie it up.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Clarkson kicks to Bryant. Yes!
Big time bucket inside. He had to get that one over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
Lillard attacking and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. So he gets them both.
He's definitely the guy they want at the line in this situation. He loves these kinds of moments.
The Lakers shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Clarkson kicks to Kobe. He dishes it to Johnson. The pass to Clarkson. Right side, Kobe. Good!
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. Put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Time call here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Guys, your thoughts?
This is going to be a tough situation. They've got just enough time to catch and shoot.
Here's Willard. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.
Alright, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in, and good game. Thank y'all. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, what else you want me to do. Alright, bye.